I really want to thank the big governor. Do we want him, governor? You know we do. You know why? Because he's forward-thinking. He's proactive. He's not reactive. He's our guy.
Well, if it be the summer of '09, clearly it can't be long before election time comes along in '10. And sure enough, who's with us but one of those candidates that's going to be running for the Democratic gubernatorial nod, none other than the former Speaker of the House, Jim Amann.
You know, being a former speaker and being an armchair speaker, it's easy to criticize, and I'm not going to do that. But if someone was to ask, or if the phone rang, I just want to know, where's the debate been about jobs? The only true stimulus package that we have in Connecticut and around our nation is to create new opportunities, new jobs. And I think this is the time to do it. In a bad economy, you can be more bold and you can try to experiment with new things. And I think that's what's been lacking up in the General Assembly and certainly from the governor. She shouldn't be out there doing press conferences and fluff pieces when we're in such a bad economy. She should be basically closing the doors and locking the doors, I should say, and closing the windows and making sure that the leadership's in there until they come up with a budget. The only true stimulus plan we have out there in America, and I say that to our president and our good legislators in the room, is about job creation, making opportunity, making us a business-friendly state. And that is not to have those entrepreneurs and to put that risk on the table, to create new opportunities that will give jobs, whether they're good paying jobs and good, strong union jobs. You need people to come to the state and create those opportunities. For all you entrepreneurs and business people out there, you know my record, you know my career has been one of fighting and creating new opportunities and new jobs. Whether it's been stem cell research in our healthcare field, whether it's been fuel cell and technologies and green energy. We were talking about this a decade ago. We've been at the front of the curve on all of it.
How much of a difference is there between Daniel Malloy and Susan Bysowitz and Jim Amann?
Well, there's a big difference. You know, Susan Bysowitz is a very good Secretary of State. She's had a couple years of legislative experience. Dan Malloy's had zero. The person that you're talking to has 18 years experience up in Hartford. 1/3 of my time up there between Majority Leader and Speaker, I was in leadership. I did 6 budgets, had 4 balanced budgets, 4 surpluses, a $1.4 billion rainy day fund. There's no doubt. I know where all the nooks and crannies of the Capitol. I'm the most experienced candidate. I'm certainly the one that should be the next step to be the next governor of the state of Connecticut.
Well, the band is left. The crowd is filtering out. Jim Amann is still going around shaking hands with family, friends, and supporters of all sorts, as you heard earlier from Korea with that music, as well as from all over the state of Connecticut. His is the first of many, many political campaign stops for him, as well as all the rest of those who are running for office, not in 2009, but already for 2010. We'll keep tabs on lots of those. The political process is well underway. I'm David Smith.